Dan Brown at PAX East in Boston here with the Protomen, specifically Commander, Panther, K.I.L.R.O.Y, and Murphy, and you make up 4/9 of the group, right? So
Correct.
almost half. First question is, what do you do for people who aren't familiar?
We bring 9 people total. That's 100% of the Protomen, and we make fierce rock opera music. It's loosely tied to Capcom's famous Mega Man series. I know, I gave in.
He was pushing you.
I know, he baited me. I've been baited. He's a master. The first batch of Mega Man cartridge games that came out on NES had some of the toughest music backing up the action that we'd ever heard. It inspired us to make our own tough jams, not just to recreate those jams on real instruments, but to make our own music. And when we got into it, we thought this is just a very excellent good and evil storyline that we wanted to sort of expand upon and make it a little tougher, make it a little darker. At this point, we're working on Act 3 of the 3-act series that we sort of envisioned from the beginning. Act 1 is sort of the present, and it's real post-apocalyptic, nightmarish sort of I don't know, lots of tough distortion, lots of metal.
And how did the world get to the post-apocalyptic state in the storyline that you tell?
The world made it to where it was thanks to the work of a couple of men who thought that they had a vision for how mankind should be, and it bit them in the ass.
And are these couple of men from the Mega Man storyline?
They are.
Which ones?
We're talking about Thomas Light and Albert Wiley.
And so you're playing your second album, and on your second album, you worked with some really big names. Alan Shacklock, the producer for Meatloaf.
Yeah.
Richard Dodd, he's a Grammy-winning recording engineer. How did you get in touch with them, and what did they think about working on something so niche?
Shacklock and Richard Dodd both live and work in Nashville, where we're from. He's from the band Babe Ruth. If you haven't ever heard of that, you should go check out that. The Mexican is one of their toughest jams.
He just appeared in Nashville. We're like, what? He's a British dude in Nashville producing records. What's he doing here? And eventually we just walked into where he was working and threw our CDs down in front of him and said, we want you to produce our next record. And he's like, what are you talking about? I don't even know who you are. Either way, we finally wore him down. And after that, we realized that he had produced Meatloaf and Bonnie Tyler and stuff like that. And it's like, what?
So you didn't even realize when you first reached out to him?
No, we didn't have a clue.
You were just a fan of his work.
We just were a fan of his band, Babe Ruth. It really just happened. You know, it was luck.
Now, is it safe to say that with your first album, it was a little more chiptune influenced, and then you moved away from that, or would you not even go that far?
We honestly didn't even know what chiptunes were. We like synthesizers. We're a classic rock band in the wrong time, and we happened to lean towards video games because we played a load of them. It's more like, I guess, if Styx had played too many Nintendo games when they were writing their records and had a load less money.
Well, thank you guys so much. For more interviews like this, head on over to Fuse.tv and or the Fuse YouTube channel. And for more Protomen, where should they go?
Protomen.com.
Protomen.com.
That easy.